In this video, we talk the rumbles of a state of play happening this month. I think it's definitely happening this month because we really need to get the ball rolling on this PlayStation 5 info, and I think it's time to do that. On top of that, speaking of the PS5, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition Next Gen Edition coming to PS5 in 2021, available as a free update for existing owners. Thank God for CD Projekt Red, because they're obviously going to be doing it right. And Immortals Phoenix Rising, formerly known as Gods and Monsters, is listed for December 3rd, released on a Microsoft Store. New details and screenshots as well. Alright, first of all, I think everybody and their mother is still holding out hope for a state of play here soon, or just some kind of PlayStation 5 event. Noted on Twisted Voxel, PlayStation State of Play is rumored for September. Additionally, the official YouTube channel for PlayStation has listed several private videos. State of Play is a live stream event by Sony which showcases new game announcements or gives updates on existing ones. Sony has shared major announcements during some of the State of Play events, including revealing games like Resident Evil 3 Remake and sharing the design of the PlayStation 5. Sony has yet to reveal the official price of the PlayStation 5, but you would have to think that something like this would be coming at the next event. And of course, we have the sign-up section where people are going to be notified if they're a part of the early group to pre-order. You would think the ball would be getting rolling on that, as the PlayStation 5 is out in holiday 2020. Sony is gonna definitely have another state of play at some point. Some of the announcements that are rumored, just general rumors, maybe these will happen in other events, but Mass Effect Trilogy is still rumored to be releasing, and maybe even next month. Yes, a trilogy that big that's rumored for the end portion of this year still does not have a announcement, which seems absolutely insane, but given the era that we're living in, you know, it's not that insane. Final Fantasy 16 is one of the heavily rumored games that Sony has secured some sort of exclusivity on. A lot of people think Project Athea or whatever it was called. I might have butchered the name a little bit. Luminous Productions' next game, which was listed for PlayStation 5 and PC, some think that might transition into actually being Final Fantasy 16. I don't think that's necessarily going to be the case, but hey, that might be what ends up happening. That game didn't really come across to me Final Fantasy-esque. But if they're trying to revamp the franchise, obviously they can do whatever. And then a Prince of Persia remake, that could be Sands of Time. These could all show up at State of Play. Microsoft is going to have their own event. A lot of exciting stuff is going to be happening in gaming. I mean, Nintendo just went all out with their Mario announcement recently. So I imagine Sony is going to be doing something big in the very, very near future. And again, if the PlayStation 5 is going to be out November 13th or November 17th, we really need to get the ball rolling and start getting some definitive information about the console. Alright, next up, so excited for this. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition Next Gen Edition is coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Thank God, because while the game definitely looks good on the PlayStation 4 Pro, load times are pretty heavy, and having this on the PlayStation 5 on that SSD with the PlayStation 5's power, man, it's going to be so awesome. I've been wanting to replay Witcher 3 for quite a while, just go through naturally, do all the side quests, and do all the DLC content. I want 100% the game, and I was actually about to do that sometime soon, but given that now we know that a PlayStation 5 update will be happening in 2021, I think I'm just going to hold out, because it will be a free update for those of you that already own the game, and it goes on sale all the time on the PlayStation Store. Hopefully they don't hike the price up of the game, but they could absolutely do that. So if Witcher 3 goes on sale the next time, I would probably say go ahead and pick that up, because once the update rolls out, there's going to be a lot more interest in the game, and they do have the opportunity to be like, hey, this is now a premium game. The PlayStation 5 version is going to be an additional cost. Whatever the case may be, super excited for this. CD Projekt Red noted they will release the next generation edition of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition for PS5, Series X, and PC, featuring a range of visual and technical improvements, including ray tracing and faster loading times across the base game, both expansions, and all extra content. The game looks absolutely gorgeous on a high-end PC, so adding ray tracing on top of that, and then taking the PlayStation 4 Pro version, hopefully making it 60 frames per second. Let's hope it is in 4K, or even like 1440p, 1080p. Hopefully they have a variety of different graphical options and things like that. That seems to be the route that a lot of these games are going, but super excited about this. CD Projekt Red obviously are focused on Cyberpunk 2077. That's coming out at the end of this year. I just saw something that noted they've spent like $122 million on that game, which is like absolutely insane. But nevertheless, they're going to get their money back on that game, and The Witcher 3 persists to be one of the more popular games in all of gaming. Lastly, Immortals Phoenix Rising is listed for December 3rd release on the Microsoft Store. New details and screenshots have emerged. Now, as I mentioned, this was Ubisoft's Gods and Monsters that was revealed like over a year ago. I believe E3 2019, if I remember correctly. The Microsoft Store has went up with a listing for Immortal Phoenix Rising, the newly titled Gods and Monsters developed by Ubisoft Quebec, including a December 3rd release date and new information and screenshots. Immortal Phoenix Rising brings grand mythological adventures to life. Play as Phoenix on a quest to save the Greek gods from a dark curse. Wield the powers of the gods to battle powerful mythological beasts in the air or on the ground and solve ancient puzzles. The fate of the world is at stake, and you are the god's last hope. Immortal Phoenix Rising leverages the smart delivery technology. Buy the game once and play it on Xbox One or Series X. Hopefully, the same can be true with the PlayStation version of the game. And if you pre-order, you get a bonus quest in A Tale of Fire and Lightning. This is definitely a game that I don't think a lot of people will be pre-ordering because it's, you know, a new IP. People want to see it come out, see how it turns out, and then ultimately make their decision. Then I have interest in the game, not completely sold on it. I don't like the name change at all. I don't know. You know, new names always take a little while for me to settle in, but I just feel like Immortals Phoenix Rising is not my favorite name in the world. I thought Gods and Monsters was perfectly fine. Nevertheless, the game itself looks good, and that's what matters, and it looks to be out on December 3rd. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, State of Play rumored for September. Hopefully that comes to fruition. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition is a next-gen title coming to PS5, Series X, and PC in 2021. Hopefully early 2021, but we'll keep an eye out on that. And Immortals Phoenix Rising listed for December 3rd release on Microsoft Store. We got some new details and screenshots as well. Game's looking pretty solid. Hopefully we get some gameplay here very soon. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.